Emerald's with us for Media Watch. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. Thank
Great to see you. Now, Donald Trump said he'll name the nominee to replace Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the iconic Supreme Court justice who's died, by Friday or Saturday. You've been looking online at the reaction. What have you found?
Indeed. And just weeks before the presidential election, what's most inflamed people on both sides of the political divide is the timing of when to fill the seat left vacant by the Liberal judge. And here we have, this was Ruth Bader Ginsburg's last wish, was that she would not be replaced until a new president is installed. She told her granddaughter that just before dying. But on Fox News today, Trump promptly questioned that statement and whether she really made it. We're actually going to have a listen to him now. Let's take a listen.
Well, I don't know that she said that, or was that written out by Adam Schiff and Schumer and Pelosi? I would be more inclined to the second. Okay, that came out of the wind. It sounds so beautiful. But that sounds like a Schumer deal, or maybe a Pelosi or Shifty Schiff. So that came out of the wind.
Donald Trump querying the dying wishes of Ruth Bader Ginsburg on Fox.
The reaction has been understandably very critical to that online, and many blasting Trump for suggesting that her granddaughter would be lying about such a thing. And here you have, one person. This was a Supreme Court lawyer saying that this is actually monstrous, but. Most Republicans still seem set on Trump forging ahead with his nomination. This right-wing journalist said that she quotes actually Ginsburg in 2016 when she apparently said there's nothing in the Constitution that says the president stops being president in his last year. Therefore, Trump should, in that way, have a say. But Senate Majority Leader, Republican Mitch McConnell, agrees. He is pushing forward and says that Trump's nominee will get a vote in the Senate before the election. A fact that Democrats say is very hypocritical given his stance in 2016, which was the last time this happened. CNN explains that back then, the GOP-led Senate refused to vote on President Barack Obama's nominee, saying it was too close to the election. And if you look at this cartoon here, that was actually a good 8 months before the election. And this one's only 45 days before. So some would call that hypocrisy. And in fact, here's another video that's been doing the rounds. It's of Republican Senator Lindsey Graham at the time of that Senate appointment. And he made these comments. Let's take a listen.
If there's a Republican president in 2016 and a vacancy occurs in the last year of the first term, you can say, Lindsey Graham said, let's let the next president, whoever it might be, make that nomination. And you could use my words against me and you'd be absolutely right.
That's the gotcha moment, Emerald, isn't it? That's the gotcha moment. Well done.
Yeah, but despite this vow, he now supports Trump choosing...
surprise, surprise, eh?
Going back on his word. So whatever happens, her death has in no small way reshaped the 2020 election, that's for sure. This article is Ben Jacobs in the New York Magazine. He writes that it's shifted the focus away from the pandemic to the Supreme Court. And it's also prompted an unprecedented torrent of small dollar fundraising for Democrats, with well over $100 million in new donations coming in via the Democratic online fundraising hub just over the weekend alone.
OK, so we'll put that one to one side and move on to another issue regarding the word Republican, but in the French sense this time. The phrase tenue républicaine, or Republican attire, is trending. Now, tell us why. Yes,
that's right. That's after the French education minister weighed in on a debate over what was appropriate clothing for schools. This is after French schoolgirls last week protested to have the right to wear shorts and short skirts to school. Blanquer responded by saying it's important to arrive at school in proper attire and went on to call it Republican attire. So that prompted the question, what exactly is Republican attire? And it's caused a lot of amusement on social media, with people asking, what is this? This is one user saying on Twitter saying, oh, today I went to school dressed as in a Republican fashion. Then we have another, this is a French historian, says that, don't worry, the French Revolution thought of everything to be fashionable, comfortable, and with a high degree of street cred. This is an outfit from 1794. Then we have this user suggesting that wearing skimpy clothes might be deemed appropriate if it's in the tricolor tricolor colours of the French flag, so blue crop top, white shorts, and red flip-flops, for instance. And this user managed to dig up an apparent class photo of Blanquer, the education minister himself. After saying, we don't wear shorts to school, here he is on the left, apparently wearing shorts, and one of the only ones in the class wearing shorts.
These aren't the kind of shorts they're talking about, though, are they? It's a different kind of shorts, isn't it? To be fair to him or whatever, but
yeah, but this is a different era, you know.
Oh, I completely hear that. I think kids should go to school in boiler suits.
Yeah, I mean,
Uniforms
that is the
like
safest thing to do.
You know, take the sort of like the fashion aspects out of it. Go to school, learn, fall over, make a mess. Everyone looks the same. That's how it should be, perhaps.
It's fair.
Then others would say, well, what about their personalities? What about the chance to express yourself?
Could accessorise the boiler suit?
There we go. Emerald's got all the answers. It's great. Thank you very much indeed, Emerald with Media Watch. Thank you. And thanks to Catherine for the business. Great to see you. And thanks to you for watching. Stay with us. More to come live from Paris.